Hey students, welcome to part 2 of our fairy flower garden video. So far, this is where we have gotten to. We have our base that we used an egg carton for, and then we have our toilet paper roll / stick upcycled flowers. And now for part 2, I'm going to show you how to make the mushroom and the fairy house. So I already have my mushroom done, so I could show you what it looks like. And I cut a toilet paper roll about a fourth, maybe a third of the way down, and then glued construction paper on top that I decorated with whiteout and glitter. For the fairy house, I didn't cut the roll at all, but I did cut out windows and I cut out the door. So we're gonna start with our little mushroom first. You'll cut wherever you decide you want your mushroom's height to be, and remember that the construction paper also adds about ½ inch or so to the height of your mushroom as well. After you have your toilet paper roll cut, you want to take a piece of construction paper or white paper and just color it red or purple or whatever color you want your mushroom to be. It doesn't have to be perfect, but try to cut a square out the best that you can and then fold it in half. And then what we're going to do to get the round shape of the mushroom is we're going to cut the corners off of each side after folding. And you'll end up with a shape like this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna trim the sides a little bit, not too much. You get a little bit smaller like that. And now it's time to decorate it. For decorations, I am using silver glitter glue and whiteout because I don't have any paint. If I did have paint, I probably would have used that method first. And then you can make the spots any color that you would like. If you are using construction paper and you want your spots to be different colors, you can use white paint or white out to make the spots, wait for it to dry, and then color the spots different colors over the white out or the white paint so that it pops a little bit more. So after you have all of your spots done, what you want to do is take the construction paper and glue it to the back of the roll and to the front of the roll, or you can use tape, a staple, whatever you have to get the top of the construction paper fastened on. So for the stem of your mushroom, I just used brown, green, and a little bit of yellow marker to get the colors that I wanted for the stem of the mushroom, but you can make yours whatever color that you want, or you can use construction paper to cover it. I want you to be creative, and I'm challenging you to be creative. We want everybody's projects to look different. Next, we're going to be working on our fairy house. So what you want to do first is get the color of the house done. Before you cut anything or draw anything, just color the house whatever colors you would like for your fairy house to be, and then take a pen, pencil, marker, whatever you have, and you'll draw squares where you would like your windows, and then draw a long upside down U or rectangle for the door shape. And I also put a window on my door because I will be using a tea light no flame candle to go inside of the house to illuminate the windows. So after you draw on your windows, you just want to take a pair of scissors and go ahead and cut those out. After you have those cut out, you can add glitter glue or any type of decoration that you want the windows or doors to have. The next step is going to be making the roof of our fairy house. For our roof, I'm going to be using this purple foam type construction paper, and I will be cutting a square out as close to perfect as I can for the roof. I have my square, and what we're going to be doing is folding and rolling this into the shape of a roof. So the way that you roll the square is by sticking your finger inside of the piece of paper and rolling it around, readjusting so that it becomes tighter at the top and looser at the bottom. Once you have it rolled nice and tight, it's going to take the shape of kind of like a wizard's hat, and you just want to add glue onto the piece that wraps around to hold the shape together. So I'm going to do that now. You can also use staples or tape, whatever you have at your house to make this work for you. Alright, once you have it glued or taped down, it's time to decorate. You can decorate with marker, paint, sequins, feathers, whatever you can think of. This is another part of this process that I challenge you to get really creative. Now your roof should be decorated. I used a pipe cleaner, some upcycled pieces of product backing, I used some sequins and glitter glue, and I also used some mesh that is upcycled material as well. What you're going to want to do is place the top right on your craft roll. Depending on how much decorations you put on the roof of your fairy house, you want to be very careful when placing it. If you didn't make the base of your roof big enough to slide down over the roll, you can just add some glue or tape to hold it in place to keep it right there on top. And now it's time to go ahead and add our fairy house to our garden. Here is my created fairy flower garden. 2 flowers, 1 little fairy house with the light on inside, and I added some little garden gnomes. I got these at the Dollar Tree. Also Lego people and any type of small character that you have would be great to go in and out of your fairy flower garden. Good job on making your flower fairy gardens. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.